thought it was high time we did a update on these carrots. Remember back in the summer, we harvested so many carrots. Totally awesome. We are making our way through the ones we've kept in the house, but not that fast. I actually have not been out to this greenhouse really. I think I checked on this like maybe a month ago, but then I haven't really been out since then, and I didn't do a very thorough check. So this is the carrots that I have. They're kind of mounded up under here. And basically this is called an old-fashioned clamp system. It's where you layer the root crop and then you put hay over it. And you can see right here that these cats have figured out a way to break into the greenhouse yet again. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that. I have to figure out where he's coming in from. I thought we had fixed that problem. I really don't want the cats in this greenhouse at all. I'll show you why in a minute. So you layer down here, you layer the root crop. It could be rutabaga, potatoes, carrots, anything like that. Beets you can do it with. And then you just layer it down here and then you cover it up with straw. And if you were doing this out in the field, you would also put a mound of dirt over it. My only issue with doing it out in the field is we don't have that many. We get way too many feet of snow. And I worry that the voles that are overwintering in the ground. So I tried it out in the greenhouse. We should unbury this. So we've got a little bit of grow back right here, and that's all right. And you can tell, because I didn't actually get back out here and cover it again, you can see some carrots that are not super covered. That's probably not a great thing. But, oh yeah, they're not bendy. That's pretty good, right? I am very happy with that. It smells great. I'm not gonna eat it. It's so dirty, but I could eat it. Yeah, let's chuck some more in here. Oh, they're all really firm. Yeah, I think we're all pretty good here. Oh, that one, so this one's a little bit soft for sure, but it is really a very large carrot, and this one was kind of right up on the top, so I'll feed that one to the goats. Otherwise, I think these look pretty good. I think I'll just cover this back up a little bit. I think the cats have been kind of getting in here. I'm really excited that this is working. Now, I will say this. We have had a very unusually warm winter. We haven't even gotten down to 0 yet. That's pretty crazy. So this is gonna work in this unheated greenhouse. This is working just fine. And I gotta show you something else while I'm out here. But how long those are gonna last, I'm not really sure. So we're just gonna work really hard on eating the carrots that we have in the house. As we empty those out, I'll be coming out here and grabbing more of them, putting them in the Ziploc bags in the crisper drawer, and we'll just keep on eating carrots. So it's really nice to have this fresh produce. Now look at this. Lettuce, tatsoi. This is arugula. More lettuce. Back there is some cilantro, and then we also have some celery. All that stuff is still alive and growing. So technically I could come out here and take a few leaves off of this. I'm honestly not that worried about a few leaves. I really just want to see if it's going to work in here. Is this environment good for overwintering produce without much of a cover? And so far it's going really well. A lot of that winter gardening depends on varieties, depends on what things you're growing, not necessarily the weather, but that you tailor your veggies to your weather, to your climate. So I'm pretty excited about that. This disaster right here is why we don't want the cats in here. They're knocking over all my pots. You saw some more over there. They are pooping in here, which I absolutely can't stand. So we need to go on a hunt and find out where they're getting in. But before we do that, let's take these goodies to the goats. Somebody is crying out here. I'm not really sure why. It's hard to get in and out this time of year. Why are you crying? We have goats in heat right now. But we are not breeding this year. We took a year off. These are very noisy. Hey guys. Do you want a treat? Do you want some? Do you want a little carrot? There's only one brave soul. No? It's so good. I'm gonna give it to the boys. Rosie? Oh, you picky goats. No? They really don't want fresh greens. They really just want the boys. Silly goats. Do you guys want some? These boys just got back. They went to visit another farm. There you go, buddy. And they had fun and stink to high heaven. Oh, we're gonna fight over the carrot. I should have broke it in half. What? What's up? And you rubbed your nose raw. You stink. You stink. But it was nice for them to get away for a week or so. Go visit another farm. Man, I just don't know where those cats are getting in. This is where they got in last year and we repaired all that. Oh, I found it. Right there. In the only spot that this is short on. Well, I thought we had some pieces that were cut off of some of this. I might have to see. And then I know I gotta buy more anyway because the front side of the greenhouse needs it. I'll tell you what, if we didn't have the rodent problem that we do living in the woods and in a cabin, I would not have cats. They are an absolute terror in the garden. And I wish that I knew a good solution. So we've got some on the bottom here, but we really need to put it up higher too because they've already broken. They broke it here behind this glass and I don't think they can get in there now, but if they were determined enough, they like it in there because it's warmer. Can you tell I'm not a cat person? I'm really not. They do a good job keeping the mice and the rodents down, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? Yes. As much as I am not a cat person, I do not like rodents more. It is worth it. Okay, that's kind of what's going on in our greenhouse right now. Wanted to give you an update on those carrots. But the reason for this video today is it is time to do a recap on the last year, 2023, and kind of give you a heading for 2024, what things we might be doing on our farm in this next year. So I haven't taken you in here in a while. It's time for an update on the new office space. I'm very excited to show you this. Let's come in. Now we don't have any lights up yet. Woo, it's very echoey, pardon the echoes. But we have a lot of the mud going on. We have drywall in here. All the electric is done. We have to still cut in the can lights, but they're coming. I found some really fun things for this room and we'll be continuing to look for stuff, but that's kind of an overview. It is coming along so fast, I can't believe it. This week I'll take you back out here. We have some cleanup to do and some trim to do, but first we got to finish the texturing and the mud and all that, and then paint, and then we'll go from there. The plan, one of the reasons we built it like this is that most of the storage in the shop is not accessible for me. I am a very short woman and I just can't reach. That's just all there is to it. Yes, we have tall ladders, but is that a risk I should be taking when, you know, especially if I'm here on my own? I don't think so. So my solution to that is that we are putting storage above this room. We're gonna have a ladder put up here and then kind of a space that we can kind of walk on and be able to put most of our storage stuff up in that space. So that's going to be started this week. The ladder should be built this week. And it's going to be like just a steep stairwell that I can walk up and down, obviously with free hands, and just be able to get up and down without having to worry about ladders. And I am really excited about that. So this is something that was not planned for the last year. It just sort of happened, and then you guys all came together, as well as the people who've been building it for me and are making it happen. So another great big thank you to everybody who's been a part of this project, everyone who's praying for it, everyone who's pitched in with materials and donations and all of that. I'm really excited to watch this come along and become what I envisioned for our farm, a teaching hub and a teaching center. That's always been the vision, and it's going to continue. There was so much snow, it was magical. Challenges and triumphs. So many plants. I taught more, created more, shared more than ever. Together, we reached 1,000 subscribers and made this beautiful community. We welcomed new life to the farm, bunnies and ducks, geese, chicks, and baby goats. We worked hard, sometimes very hard. We said goodbye to some best friends, as well as made some new friends. What? Let's go. Go inside. Just get the trailer dumpy. There you go.
Look at all that wood.
There were new beginnings for some and endings for others. While this year brought pain and tears, there was a flicker of newness and hope. Less nutmeg, more allspice, more fruit.
Yeah.
Yes. Through all the generosity and friendships, silly faces, my spirit was lifted, and I found the strength to smile again. You know something? I believe you can too. Thank you for being a part of my story. I'm glad to be a part of yours. May we eat better, love better, and do things to build ourselves up in this coming year. Let's strengthen each other and be the light. Let's learn and grow together. Let's remember to do things that make us smile, to spread the joy. Let's remember the good things and let go of the rest. Let's embrace this new season that is before us.
Help.
Was you have a fun surprise? And then you just step over. Hey, buddy! Were you helping Grandma with the electric fence?
Yeah.
What happened?
Ben took the electric fence and he asked me to hold his hand, and then it went through him and all the way out to me.
Will there be more challenges? Most certainly. But you are strong and being trained for such a time as this. Cheers to 2024.